Wow. Oh, I forgot to open the game. Maybe open the game? Maybe open the video game that I'm gonna be playing? Okay. Konnichiwa. Oh no, is it okay? Everything's okay. Everything's fine. Why is it not fully windowed? Hello? What happened? Try again? There we go. Everything's fine. Hi Mary, hi Ronnie, hi Rasmel. I'm gonna like go into the live chat. How we doing? Oh, and it'd be nice if you could hear the PC game audio as well. And it'd be nice if I was on Do Not Disturb with Discord. I am doing really well actually. Thank you for asking. I'm really organized and I'm doing really well. I need to stretch. Okay, good stretch everybody. We're back with the ROOTTREES Are Dead. I played this last week for 4.5 hours because I got really into it. And this is a really cool game. It's a really cool puzzle game. So I will not be offended if any of you lovely viewers want to leave and play this game for yourself once you see it, because that's what I did to some of my favorite streamers. I watched Jacob and Julia of Secret Sleepover Society play this, and I said, I want to play that game. And so I haven't watched them play it even though I really wanted to. But here we go. Okay, you can see my cursor. This is a game you want to see my cursor for. But this is a family genealogy puzzle game where we are little internet sleuths in the year 1998 to find out the family history of this beautiful family, the ROOTTREES. By beautiful family, I mean they're capitalism. The capitalist pigs. But you know what? That's fine. They are capitalism. That's them. We're gonna continue. Okay, so I said maybe I was gonna reorganize my notes off stream, but then I realized if I started doing that, I would probably start sleuthing if I did that. So I didn't. But maybe we will take a little bit of time to organize our notes. Reorganize our notes, make sure we who is that? I'm sorry, I don't remember seeing this little fellow. I love him. But let's look at our notes. So we have our notes. I think maybe... should we just restart our notes? I think maybe it's a good idea to restart our notes, because it's been a week. So some of these notes I probably don't remember the thought process behind. And I work better with a clean slate, you know? I just work better with a clean slate. So we're just gonna get rid of all this. And maybe some of you are like, no, don't do that. That's stupid. But it makes sense to me. So we're gonna restart. Because later in the stream I stopped using my notes because they were so disorganized. So we need to get rid of this. God, there's so many things. Okay. Okay. Taking this, I can point you at some of the puzzles in your actual family tree that need solving. Oh, damn it, Papa! Hi, Papa. But here we go. So I've got this. Okay. So this is where we're at in the family tree. We've got 30 out of, I believe, 50 is how many there are. So there are a bunch of questions we need solving. And I think... now... okay, where's a good place to start? Okay. Okay, so we've got a few places that I feel like might be good places to start. I think maybe starting from notable root trees, because those are easier to find on the internet. How many of your ancestors are John and Anne? Oh boy. Oh god. So Gwyn, she has 2 children, and we know that they are Ronald and Robert, right? Hang on. We know that they're Ronald and Robert, yeah. We know they are these two, and we know they are these two beautiful boys. These two beautiful boys are Ronald and Robert, but we don't know which one is which. And we don't know their occupation, and we also know one of them is married. From that image, actually, does one of them have a ring on? That might be an interesting thing to check. Does one of them have a ring? No, he's got his hand in his pockets. Oh, but that is his right hand, and it's not got a ring on it. That's from a reunion, though. This was the reunion, right? That looks like the 70s. This is probably the reunion that she couldn't make. I'm gonna throw a wild guess out here that I don't even know if this is a detail the artist would do. I feel like they're so specific about these things that maybe. But I'm gonna throw a wild guess out here, because that's his right hand. There's no visible ring on it. I'm gonna guess this guy's the one that's married. He looks a bit older too. So let's just try that. I think... Let's try looking up for more... Let's try looking up more Gwyn stuff. How about that? Gwyn... Oh, it does not have... You spelled with two N's. Right. Okay. Find some information on a website about films that are not available. Right. Okay. Let's find... Okay. It's been often in tabloids. I haven't tried doing something like this. What if I just type in... No. I was wondering if maybe that would be something. Do we search guys like us? Haircut short. Leslie Florence. Okay. Doesn't have any additional credits on the site. Is there... Which is Starlet? How do you spell her name? Just try something. Because it's a name that we don't know. It's always worth looking into names we don't know. Give it a shot. Okay. Nothing relevant. About the County Times? No. Okay. Poses businessman to get ahead in life. Okay, and we already looked into Harrison Lane. Okay. The villain's twin brother. Harrison Lane seems to be a dead end. Lane married his Hollywood's okay. Go back to this. Hollywood after the flop of Christmas Mission is a war movie about World War I. Super reviews lost your money. Okay. Soldier's Wife. Christmas Mission. Is there anything about Christmas Mission in Starlet? No. Also got more books. Because we ended last stream after discovering more information about... Where is she? Yes. Caroline Morden. Because Caroline Morden is the lesbian. Okay. We love the lesbian. This is November too. Is that Caroline? That kind of looks like Caroline. kind of just looks like Caroline. I don't know if it is true. If it is, though. Sweet Caroline, exactly. Gwendolyn Morden. Gwendolyn Morden. If you looked into Gwendolyn Morden. Alright, that's the... do it this way. Gwendolyn Morden. Don't know if that matters. No. That is how you spell it. Gwendolyn, yep. Try searching in periodicals. Team Blast. Music Monthly. Modern music. Clara Lansing. Have you tried looking up Clara Lansing? No. Zachariah Morden. He was in Business Watch though. Him. Son of James and Gwendolyn Morden. Yep. James and Gwendolyn Morden. Yep. Okay, and the grandson of Alliance Roottree, inheriting the candy company. Elias trusted me with carrying on his legacy and so I plan to do. Not be making any changes. Okay. Anything in the Butler County Times? He's called Zach. Have I tried typing Zach Morden? No. Okay. Got a lot of stuff in here. This is also the most... Eli Jr. Yeah, and you're Ernest Jr., so you have to be Ernest. Madsen Ernest. Oh, hang on a second. If you're the father, why don't you have the last name Roottree? You must be Madsen Ernest. You must be the spouse. That can't be you. Because this is the 50s or 60s or whatever. We can't have men taking the woman's last name. Inconceivable. Also gotta be another photo or another picture of Elias Roottree somewhere. And we need to know what your first wife's name was. We don't know what your first wife's name was. Two text items. Got this. Atlantis Burden. We already looked at this book. This is the lesbian book. Atlantis Burden. What if we just search up Atlantis Burden? No. This has a lot in it. There's gotta be more stuff in here. Lauren Roottree. Let's go through this diary again. This book was published in 1965 and contains many diary entries that stretch from 1940 to 1965. The most important event, and that much of the diary and Lauren's thoughts revolved around, was the loss of her husband, Jacob. And we got that, right? Yeah, Jacob Rafferty. Okay. Jacob died in the final months of World War II while Lauren was pregnant. This left her to raise her son Clark alone. Lauren never remarried and only had one child. Skimming the pages of the diary, gleaned the following. She's the granddaughter of Elias and Gwyneth on her father's side. Yep, we confirmed that. Confirmed that. Mother's family is called the Cossells, but she hadn't mentioned them. Oh, have we tried looking at Cossell? There's only one Cossell, I think. There's only one. So that's gotta be her. Okay, I can't believe I never did notice that before. Father, who she always refers to as Pop, was the head lawyer for the ROOTTREES Candy Company and helped write a legal document called the Clance Trust. And that's because her dad's name is Clancy. Yep. It's clear from context that the ROOTTREES have internal shorthand names for the different generations of their family. Lauren uses them often. 5 pieces. The first generation of children by Gwyneth and Elias. Lauren's father was in this generation. Next generation, Lauren's generation. Free spirits, the generation after Lauren's, including her son. So this is the free spirits. I don't know if we'll get any information. Schoolbound publishing. Is there anything we can do with schoolbound publishing? No. Worth a shot. Okay. Hang on. Usually, yeah. Okay, so here we go. So this shows if there's anything more to glean from this evidence. We've got one more thing that we haven't got that is from this evidence. Entry entitled Dynasty from Lauren ROOTTREE's diary, written in 1955. It focuses on the day her grandfather Elias announced he would step down as president of the ROOTTREES Candy Company and the meeting to determine his successor. Wish I'd been a fly on the wall that day. Clancy told me that everyone got quite heated. She refers to... Yeah, so we know that that's probably referring to Clancy, her brother, because she refers to her dad as Pop. Granddad was furious none of his sons would take over as president, but that's what he gets for holding on to it for so long. The architects, preachers, and lawyers, nobody's got time for candy. So with 5 pieces refusing to step up, it came down to us next gens. Pop argued at length that the company should stay with our branch of the family since we have the ROOTTREES name. Not even sure Clancy would have wanted it, but he's the one who volunteered. So it ended up going to Zach, even though his surname doesn't match the candy. He's the firstborn son of the firstborn 5-piece. Not sure how that's relevant to running a company, but Granddad has always had particular views on when it came to his bloodline. Yep. Asked Clancy if it ever came up that a woman could take over. After all, Angie's older than Zach, which we confirmed. This is Angie, yep. And I'm the oldest of us all, but he just laughed. Never forget the cuss words Pop used when he told Ma it wouldn't go to us. Mother over the quick-witted, at least Kenny remark counted. Maybe they wanted it to go to the only member. Yep, and that's how we determined what he looked like. Okay, Cosell Sarah, okay. Okay, entry entitled Sam. Right, there's a lot of this stuff about Sam. Sam feels secretive. Entry entitled Sam. We only have one Sam actually in the list of names. Yeah, we have Catrell Sam and Samantha ROOTTREE. She might be referring to Samantha ROOTTREE. She might be referring to Samantha. Is it possible? Hang on, we'll look into Sam's more. An obscure relative wanted to be included in family gatherings. Gwyneth had been pushing to include Sam for quite some time. Who is Gwyneth? That's your grandmother. Would you call Gwyneth your grandmother? Would you call her grandmother Gwyneth? Maybe. Lauren writes, why Sam? Okay, this is just the so she's not calling her Gwyneth this. Why Sam? I have many distant relatives I never met. After all, Granny had sisters and Granddad had a brother or two. But I was trying to trim their branches from the family tree, so why is Sam special? Nothing adds up, and I'm not the only one to realize. Angie summoned all the next gens to a secret meeting in Zach's office. Gwen's in Paris with the rest of us, including Miracle's boys. Yeah, so Miracle's boys. Implying that he has 2. So this one as well. Okay, I spent ages trying to unravel the mystery. Didn't recognize Sam at Uncle Junior's wedding to Patsy last year. Patsy says Patricia Jones or Patricia Christensen. One of these two. Okay. I'll highlight this. The reception when I asked who Sam was, Pops trusted me and said it was complicated. I have a feeling that I think Sam might be your daughter that maybe you had premaritally. I think that might be a premarital daughter. We have a picture of Sam. I believe that's you. I think you might be Samantha Roottree. And because all the women before Lauren were housewives, maybe guess that. Although it said something about Sam when I was Pop Shops being said it was complicated. Clancy swore he saw Sam working alongside the farm hands. Farmer? Maybe. EC and John when he used to drive past the old Anderson farm on his way to work. Upon hearing that, Zach checked the records and managed to confirm all three are on the books. EC and John. Do we have an EC and John? EC and John. I believe there was, yeah, Elias C. Elias C. And I believe Elias C is probably the one that had the has the name tag. Maybe? But that's the next generation after. I'm talking about this generation. Grandma wanted us to include Sam, right? Go back to this. Okay. As Wise Pop Shops means that it was complicated. Clancy swore he saw Sam working alongside farmhands EC and John when he used to drive past the old Anderson farm on his way to work. Three in the books. Eli, Miracle's youngest, not my brother. Alright, so we know that that's Eli. Eli. It can't be EC. Because you're a baby. You're just a small little baby. Even chimed in. Apparently when he was riding his mini bike along the farm a few weeks ago, Sam gave him some old tools and taught him how to make a bike's engine faster. None of us think that proper for a multitude of reasons, but Eli certainly seems thrilled. Because he's a child, and also because she's a woman. That's why. At the end of the day, nothing explains why an outsider is cozied into family affairs, especially one who works on the farm of all places. Whatever happened to blood is thicker than syrup? Why is Granddad making an exception now? Yes, I think you're a child in this photo, but I don't imagine you were a child forever. Yeah, because you have a spouse here. Elias M. Try. Okay. Picture of him and his wife Gwyneth. Some credit, yeah. This time energy and credit saying blood is thicker than syrup, and that any child linked by blood to me shall be linked by blood to my legacy. This is Clancy made good on that promise, but offers no additional details. Did we get this book? Did we get this book? But Elias retrieved no downloadable version available because the book is impossible to find these days. Bess Williams. Say they are biased is a massive understatement. Great grandside Carl, let's watch of the year. Bess Williams. Bess Williams is an author born in the late 1800s. She lived just outside of Miami and tragically died young in a major hurricane that struck the area in 1926. Faded over time due to lack of interest. Book about Elijah Slutry. There's also 12 here. Clark, and this is about her son, Clark. Clark's getting married, in my opinion, far too young. He's barely 18 for God's sake, and Danielle is much older. Okay, there we go, finally. Danielle. There we go. But openly confronting them would make me a hypocrite. After all, Jacob and I got married at 16. Clark, like the rest of his generation, is a free spirit. What else could you call a group of kids growing up with more money than any one person can spend? They all aspire to be musicians and artists and dancers and all sorts of nonsense. We know a musician and we know an artist. Do we know a dancer? Dancer. Highlight that too. The only one who has any discipline is Carl. That's because Pop forced Clancy to send him to the academy. Maybe just getting old, but our generation was never so bad. My brothers all seem to prefer paths of knowledge. Right, so we know that she has, yes, only brothers. Okay. Bring someone home who would be legal to marry if we lived anywhere south of Pennsylvania. So, okay, so that is probably... Oh! I think you are the one who married a black woman then. Because we know one of these is probably married to a black person because we figured that out. From that line, probably be illegal to marry anywhere south of Pennsylvania. You're right. So I think your daughter is November. I think your daughter is November. Have we noticed any other... Are there any other black women that we know of? From photographs? Bonnie, next president Guy Hudson. Who's Bonnie? Don't have a Bonnie. Ernie Jr. Caroline. We know Caroline. Gwyneth M. Gwendolyn, Miracle Jr., Jim Richard, Clark, Carl, and Eli M. Okay. It says November. Can I? Because she had to have grown up to be something other than a student. Teen Blast. Anything? She wouldn't be at Starlet. But I guess I could just put in student for now. I think you're November. I think that's you. Okay, back to this. Musicians, artists, and dancers. Okay. Pop seems to have gotten over it because Edward is set to take up the apartment. Okay. Edward. Set up to take out the department once he retires. Mechanic. Sure. Secretary. CEO. Architect. Baby. Interior design. Could just fucking politics. As for me, my first published book, Swashbuckle My Heart. Let's try searching for that really quick. This one. This is Lauren Roottree? That's her name? Yeah, Lauren Roottree. Did we search this already? I don't remember. It's been a week. Let me retrace my old steps. Nothing? Okay. Jacob, yep. Think he'd be proud that Clark and I are carrying on his name. Rafferty, yep. Oh, wait! Carrying on his name! Okay. Re-released as X marks the spot. Look at that. It's just X marks the spot. Life Between Was. A few romance novels under a married name. To little fanfare. Publisher learned she had been keeping diaries about her famous family. She insisted she released them under original name Lauren Roottree to take advantage of her family's notoriety. Okay. Exercise in high school English classes. Yep. Romance in court. Right, these ones. I believe we did look into these. I'll keep that for now. Okay. Okay, even my cousin's doing well. Zach's not bad at president after all. And his sister seems to be doing a good job raising her twins. Gwen is Gwen, but at least she came out of the divorce with her head held high. She even told she might come home next year so we could meet her kids. Free spirits and any other kind of family, they ended up on the streets even Clark. Okay. Okay, president, musician. Lies M. Okay. Samantha, maybe we could try looking up Samantha Madsen. According to published website, 6 Pieces is an upcoming book by Sam Madsen. Oh. Six pieces. Interesting. maybe she's me. Daughter, but what if she's not? Interesting. Intriguing. Ernest Junior Madsen. Okay, I'm assuming he's probably in the photo. Let's tell a memoir. Oh, it's so good. He's probably in, not this photo, in this photo. Sam is there. Could I just guess? It's one of you two. If you're related to Samantha, you might have dark hair. Okay, and hang on. If you're a daughter with a different last name, that probably means that this is a mother. That's a father. So that's probably Sam Cattrall. Okay. Stephanie Cattrall. Is there anything I can find about Stephanie Cattrall? She's a child, so I don't know. How do you spell her name? 2 T's, yeah. What if I just look up Cattrall in general? Sam Cattrall. David. Guy Hudson. She's gonna be one of those kids on TikTok like spilling family tea. Oh yeah. Cause she comes from a she comes from a mysterious line of the family. Look at this shit. There's a top secret folder over here. Well, they updated it, so this doesn't clip off the note anymore. Nice. Clock Rhapsody. Assuming these two are probably I have a feeling this might be him. This might be him. That's just a guess, though. Gwendolyn. And that's gotta be a woman. So this over here. That's an Eli. You might be an Eli. That might be you. Unless that's you. Because you're much younger. So that might be you, actually. Eliam. Yeah, you're the only Eli in this picture. So that might be you, dude. What's that occupation you got there? You're wearing a name tag. Which of these guys here would wear a name tag? Farmer, driver, mechanic? Looks like a mechanic's uniform. You're standing next to this woman here. Might be a mechanic. Mayhaps. Okay. next president Guy Hudson, Ernie Jr., Jim Roottree, Clark Carl. Clark Carl, yep. Elian, Jim Roottree, Miracle Jr. Yeah, Miracle Jr.'s there. Gwendolyn. Oh, you're Bonnie. You're Bonnie over here. You're Gwendolyn. Miracle Jr. Caroline's also in that picture. She's got glasses. May that be Caroline? This one's got curly hair though. Which one is which? Gwendolyn. 3 children over here too. M. Next president, Guy Hudson. Got him. He's over here. He's a little baby. If he was the next president, he's probably in Business Watch. Twin sister, yep. Right, yes. Okay, Angie and Christopher. Yep, we got that. Friday's Fiery Jew, arguing everything but chocolate would grow up taking over the company. Taking early retirement to focus on traveling the world with his wife. Now that her daughters have started families of their own. Yeah, 2 daughters. Okay, Clara and I plan to reflect on a life well lived. Yep. Guy's new to the business world, but his family. We at Roottree have faith in innovative ideas and he's eager to share them with the world. Boys and girls agree that he's ready to succeed. No children. Okay, Gwendolyn Morden. Gwendolyn's in this picture. She's covered up. Is there? There is no more evidence to gain from that, apparently. From here. Nothing more here. Yep. This. Middle school. No more about this. About this. Just having a look for anything. My detective's intuition. These. Still one here. Roottree sisters. Still one here. This is a red herring. But it's literally the only I have one left here? It's 12 more here. There's gotta be something more here. There's 5 more here too. Butler County Times. Atlanta's Burden. Still one more here. Ongoing coverage of who's in the corporate world. Root. Raina was born. Okay. Ernie Jr. just become president at the time. Yeah, you're Ernie Jr. Are you Ernie Jr.? I don't know. I think that might be the last thing that it's telling me to get. This having 5 more pieces of information is interesting to me. 5? It must be from this. Wait, what's her last name? I forgot what her last name is. Morden. Different last name. It's the same name. Okay. Senator's pieces, yep. Not been added to your evidence. She's one of the youngest in her generation. In her late teens, she felt betrayed when her sister Gwendolyn and cousin Bonnie gave up drilling himself for boring men. Dr. Wilson. Talking about Bonnie, so I'm going to assume Wilson is over here. There's several Wilsons. So, because 2 of them are the children. One of them's the father. Oh, but she's probably a housewife now. Is that you? Or is that you? Hi, Trey. So you have a daughter and 2 sons. One is you as a doctor. Married man is the opposite of boring. Explains the marriage to Mark. Okay. Spider search. If we look up Dr. Wilson. There we go! Dr. Stephen Wilson is a pediatrician who practices north of Pittsburgh. There's lots of Stephen Wilsons and Dr. Wilsons. This has apparently found a way to get search results. This one apparently found a way to game the search results as he pops up at the top every time. His website claims he's a pediatrician to the stars. The only evidence for this is he apparently was the doctor to the ROOTTREES sisters. There's a picture of him on his website as well as a picture of his 3 children. Yep! 3 of them look as though the photographer was holding them hostage. Regardless, the photos have been added to your evidence. It's a quote that, although credited to his child Jason, you suspect might not be written by a 10-year-old. My dad is the best dad in the entire world and he treats every patient with world-class care. He will treat your children like you treat me, my big brother, or my sister. Okay. Okay, there we go. Oh, yeah. These were taken 2 years ago. Okay. This is you. Okay, there we go. You are Stephen Wilson. And this is you. And you've got a little boy. A small little boy. And that's Jason. K through 12. There we go! Alright! Alright. Who do we get locked in? Who do we get locked in? Okay, him? We got Samantha locked in. We got Samantha locked in. Oh, getting Samantha locked in is huge! Oh, that's huge! Booyah! Okay, more story.
On the phone, I said I owed you an explanation. But I can't reveal everything. Not yet. I'm sure this all seems like deception for deception's sake. So I'll try to explain why. It's true, I'm working with lawyers. But not the candy company lawyers. My publisher's lawyers.
Okay.
I'm on the verge of releasing a book.
Yes!
And it's not kind.
You're Samantha!
Especially Elias and
You're the
I.
Six Pieces lady!
The truth often
You're Sam!
isn't. But with the plane crash, the publisher is rightfully worried.
We know who
It'll
she
look
is,
like
baby.
I'm making things up to exploit a tragedy. So they're doing their due diligence. That's why you're here. To be sure there's enough evidence for
She's
an
the one
expert
publishing
to
the Six
unearth
Pieces
the whole
story.
If I tell you the whole story now, we can't prove that. I hope you understand. That said, I can say that the work you're doing is very personal to me. To my story, one spot on the tree is more important than the rest. You've likely noticed it. It's locked for now. I'll return one final time, after you fill it in.
After I fill
Also,
it in.
there are fewer root trees left. In a sense, that makes it easier. Use process of elimination. It's also harder to
Okay.
verify when you're right. You'll need 4 blood relatives before they lock from here
Ooh.
on out. I don't have any more evidence for you, but trust your intuition. If something has a high number, it's not a mistake. You're getting closer and closer to the truth. I look forward to seeing you soon.
Okay. What do we get? Anything for the story. There you go. Next time they returned, they gave you a partial explanation. They hired you to help to verify their personal account of the family's history. What's left to do is finish the family tree and find what's locked in the lock space, which they said was personal to them. Yup. I'm gonna assume that might be you. I think that might be you, baby. Okay, while I'm here, I'm also gonna look for any of like the bonus stuff that is not highlighted, because that means it's wrong. Like, that's not you. That means that's not you. And that's not you. This is also... Yeah, I'm gonna assume you're not a student. Because you grew up, I assume. Is there anything else? That's not correct either. I think... No, you're a housewife, definitely. So I'm gonna assume that's probably not your picture. Okay. But this I can probably... So your big sister... Sister's not in... Okay, so we have Jem. And Wilson. We have Jem and Zach. 2 years ago, you're graduating from high school, it seems. Or university. What's your name? Zach Wilson. Jem Wilson. Who's older? She like me, my big brother, or my sister. He doesn't say if... I'm assuming... I'm gonna assume... I don't think... I think it's implying that he's the oldest. Jem. Zach. Student. was taken 2 years ago, so maybe he's in college now? Maybe that's what that means. Green eyes, black, kind of straight hair. They all look like you. Okay. So it's not that one. Maybe this one is you. I don't know if I'm making this up. That woman back here, she looks like she has the same skin tone as November. Am I making that up? Bonnie, Caroline, Gwyneth, Gwendolyn. Gwyneth. Which one is Gwyneth? Gwyneth is either here or here. And we need to have a woman here. So it might make sense that Samantha Roottree would name her daughter Gwyneth. That makes sense, actually. That might be Gwyneth. She has the same expression, actually. I don't know if that means anything. She seems more serious about things. Both of these children seem very serious. I think that can't be you. Maybe that's you? Serious expressions. Is it the serious boys? Because that would leave... Junior. Okay, hang on. Miracle made it into the 75 piece. That's Miracle. Okay. I think that's Miracle Junior. And that's Miracle Junior there. That makes sense. Okay. And then these two would be these two. Yeah, that makes sense. Advertising Roottree James. Clancy Jr. You're blonde. I think I just picked that photo because you look like a baby. So one of these motherfuckers is a dancer. Let's try... Do we try that? I don't remember which one it was now. I've forgotten. But you have curly hair. Because Zachariah has curly hair. You have glasses. Did I do that? I don't remember. Yeah, you have really curly hair. Maybe it's the curly hair. Was this what I did last time? I don't remember. Fuck. But she looks like an artist, right? That looks like an artist, bitch. That looks like a bitch who's into art. Okay. Diamond. Do we have any other root trees? Tessa and Wolf root tree. These are interesting names. Candy root tree. Someone just named Candy root tree? If I search up Candy root tree, will it just show me the candy? Let's try Tessa as well. What's the other name that was interesting to me? Wolf. Cause, James Roottree, he's one of the notable ones, but I don't know who his children are. Jim and Diamond. Diamond is considered to be Lance. Diamond Dazzlers. Okay. Cherry Tree and the Sound of Laughter. Ooh! Ooh! Diamond's Dazzlers is the name of official fan club for Jim and Diamond. You find a forum post called Cool Things You Got in the Mail on a random forum about video games. One reply mentions that Jim and Diamond still send out Christmas card every year to Diamond's Dazzlers. It's accompanied by some pictures as well as some history about the fan club. Apparently, even though it is no longer available to join, Jim and Diamond still honor it themselves personally. There's a fierce debate in the subsequent posts about whether it's cool or pathetic. Amongst the pictures of Christmas cards from over the years, only one is relevant. A card from 1996 included pictures of Jim and Diamond's young son, Wolf, as well as a note about his daughter's band, the Floozies. Wolf. There we go. Son Wolf. Is that the youngest son? Young son. So I'm gonna assume maybe you're a baby. True Wolf. Okay. The Floozies. No. Not that. No. Let me search it, please. Search. The Floozies are an all-female punk band operating out of New York City. They're mentioned in passing in an online review from earlier this year. Apparently, they were the opening act for the band review the reviewer actually came to see. The reviewer writes that she normally doesn't review the opening act, but this one was unusual. And not because of the music, which she described as loud, fast, and repetitive, but not in the good way. The trio were extremely cagey about their identities. The reviewer asked the venue who they were, and she was told that they were rumored to be children of other famous musicians and didn't want that to be why they became popular. The reviewer also mentioned that for an underground and unknown band with absolutely no following, their equipment was all extremely expensive. And not only were they selling CDs, but they only cost $1. They were probably losing a fortune. The reviewer said although she bought a copy, she would be unlikely to ever listen to any of it again, except maybe Beef Baby, the 7th track. There's no pictures of the Floozies performing live, but the cover from the CD they were selling, Conquistador, has been added to your evidence. Have a look. We got. Ooh, is that you, Candy? You might be Candy Roottree. Position. I think that's you, baby. And you might still be a student. Oh, there we go. Who'd we lock in? Who'd we lock in? Candy, Wolf, Wilson, Zach, and Jem. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's correct. That's correct too. Booyah! Okay. So that is not you. That's not you. Oh my, that might be you. But that's not you. That's not you. That's not you. Might this be you? I'll try it. What if I just try housewife? Sometimes you just gotta give it a try. This is another picture of Raina we don't have yet. Okay. But now we know these two. Look at Candy, she's kinda sick. The floozies. Nikki and Nina. Do we know a Nikki or a Nina? Are you related to this Nikki or Nina? Don't know. But we've got one more thing on here. Let's look at... What about Beef Baby? Beef Baby is a song by the Floozies. You can't actually find anything else about it anywhere, but with a name like that, it's hard not to speculate on the subject matter, isn't it? Could it be a euphemism about a newborn cow? Perhaps the Floozies are holding a grudge against a toddler? It certainly piques your curiosity, if only you had the time or resources to look into it further. Conquistador. Let me look up Conquistador. Floozies are an all-female punk band. Okay, yep. We already got it. To be the children of other famous musicians. We don't have another Nina or Nikki, do we? Something that could be short. You have Nicole Smith, but she's someone's wife. That no. Maybe I could try and look up Floozies. Nah, don't think so. I think that might be it for these fucks. Okay. You. Okay, show marketing items. Still a bunch of stuff here. It's our future. Don't see eye to eye on certain things. I think that's Caroline Morden. Caroline Morden was saying that. Don't let our conflicts spread to the next generation. Okay. Stephanie Jones. We should look up more about Stephanie Jones. Candidate for Senator Council. Okay, should have read the full article in the Butler County Times, and we did that already, but I'll check it again, see if there's anything I missed. Okay, Stephanie Landon, grew her mother and her partner, entirely female influence. Yep. Deforestation of indigenous trees to expand their maple farms. Want to bring love to the world. Okay. Gwyneth. Okay. stuff. Still here. 5 pieces. Cool chocolate. Okay. Have I looked into this? Charles Lee. Okay. Okay, we did look into this. What about volume 1? Ooh, there we go! This is a book about all the things candy throughout history, starts with historical accounts dating back to the ancient Egyptians and chronicles candy through the year 1924. Includes some print advertisements from companies you never heard of, including an extremely early newspaper ad for 5 pieces that Charles Lee included due to a major misprint added to evidence. Okay. Author included because the spelling and the word available near the bottom. Grape, elderberry, egg cream, cinnamon extract, and melon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cream. Is anything? Miracle's not here. Oh, it's not miracle berry, it's melon. It's not miracle berry. And introducing M for miracle berry. Wait, who's missing? Egg cream is missing. There's an Elias C, isn't there? There is. Elias C and Elias M. Elias M's over here. Wait a second. G is for grape. That's Gwendolyn. E is for elderberry. Elias C is for cinnamon extract. M is for melon. M is for miracle berry. G is for grape. E is for elderberry. EC is for egg cream. CE is for cinnamon extract. M is for melon, introducing miracle berry. Elias C. Something. Sam's your daughter. But Lauren was like surprised by that. Why did Lauren not think that you had a daughter? And why was she a farmer? Why would she be a farmer? She's a woman in the 1940s or something. Why is she a farmer? What happened to egg cream? What happened to egg cream? What if I literally just look up egg cream? I'm getting something here. Dude, I'm on a track to something here. Your siblings also. I don't know your siblings. You also had to have married a woman. You had to have married a black woman. I know you, and I know you married a black woman. Who is it? Who is she? Edward Roottree. November Roottree. November Roottree. I'm just looking at my shit again. Who are your two brothers? Lauren? Out of these guys left, I think Elias C. Jack. I think you've got to be Jack. I think that's process of elimination. True Clancy Jr. Has Carl Roottree ever talked about his father? Good friend of his wife. Mom lost of Carl, Brenda, and the Roottree sisters. Okay. Watchman of the Year title. Yeah. For 100 years in one form or another. Elias Roottree. Carl Roottree. Okay. Do you ever talk about your father? Oh, can I press the right buttons? Type. What did you do for work? Lauren mentioned in here. Okay. Clancy, if I become a woman. Yep. Sure, Clancy. He's the only one who volunteered. Architects, preachers, and lawyers. We've got the architect, preacher, and lawyer. Okay. Got this. False Clancy. To send him to the academy. The academy. Do you mean a military academy? Don't know. You? I feel like one of you is this one and the other one is the other. You did advertising. Generation would have so bad. Ed was set over to take the department once he retires. He's talking about... Hang on. Pop seems to have gotten over it. That's what you call your dad. So are you also a lawyer? Just kind of guess. I feel like that's you. I feel like that's you. These are guesses. Okay. My cousins are doing well. Sister seems to be doing a job raising her twins. Gwyn is Gwyn. At least she came out of a divorce, her head high. All end up on the streets, even cock. Okay. Woman. Patsy. Patricia Jones and Patricia Christensen. Uncle Junior's wedding to Patsy. It's either Patricia Jones or Patricia or Patricia Christensen. I didn't find Miracle Jr. Okay. Miracle Network. Clergy Watch. Right, there's this! Right. His wife Edith's sister in disguise. Wife Edith. So you. But wait. Uncle Junior's... Oh wait, no. That's not Uncle. You're not... Where's the other Junior? You. Patsy. So that must be Elias Jr. So that must be Christensen, Patricia, or Jones. Okay, but there is this whole thing with... Okay. Edith. Roottree. Clergy Watch. Yep. Someone to reach here. Right, there's... We saw this on here. Collection of churches. Legal troubles. Okay. Advertisements result in Butler County Times are not particularly relevant to church. Okay. There's gotta be more about it somewhere else. How do I find more about... I did find more about this, didn't I? How did I find more about it last time? Edith Roottree. How did I find last time? I remember I found something about more about this. Edith had a bit of a checkered past herself. How would I find information about... Information about this? Because it's clearly been covered up somehow. Lost his television show. Miracle Network. Okay, here we go. Add this to highlight. Production company run by Miracle Roottree Estate. Quite bare bones. Okay. Mother and father, Elias and Gwyneth, named a miracle because he thought him impossible. Birth that late, the final child of his generation was nearly torn apart by countless health problems. I don't think Miracle Jr. I don't think Miracle. Miracle might not be their son. Miracle might be one of these guys' children. Birth that late, the final child of this generation was nearly torn apart by countless health problems. Okay, Miracle Roottree Jr. arrived, became the famous family's second vessel for high power. Gospel across New England, and then we got promotional item, this one. Miracle third. Wife Nicole. Roottree make a special appearance. Okay. Okay. Miracle Roottree Estate. Miracle's Roottree. Got himself with a Roottree name. How did I find out more about... I remember I found out more about... these legal troubles. I found out more about Edith Jacobson. Crime blotter. Is that a periodical? No. Okay. Helen Roottree and Lucinda Jacobson. Do we have Helen Roottree anywhere? Helen Lennon. 1971, when she was 18, Edith and her sister Lucinda were arrested for trespassing in Miracle Congregation's church in Butler County, pretending to be church employees in an attempt to get into the room where the church houses their weekly tithing. The church didn't press charges. Her husband, Miracle, was away preaching. So that's Helen. Okay. Helen Roottree was quoted saying, "Jesus forgives and so do we." He's brought these young women to us for a greater purpose. Cindy Jacobson. Helen Roottree. Okay. Miracle Congregation. Church. Nope. Edith Jacobson. I don't know about these crimes. what these crimes about. Elias M. Roottree. Mechanic. Also had a child with someone. With whomst. With whomst. And you have a child, and you have 2 children as well. Finding which of Gwyn's children is which might be very useful. Paris. Tree. Cherry tree. How will it be the son of? Yep. These times. Magazine. Conquistador. Okay, hang on. Still one more thing here. Going Lana. Yep. Trick them into carrying someone. Ironically, listeners didn't seem to pay attention to the lyrics enough to trick them into carrying. Instead, most of its play came from roller discos. Seal still happy. This is a sticker. It says, only the great grandson of Elias Roottree could make disco this sweet. Oh, it's music critic. The magazine went under. Okay. Ginnon's meat. Change all clowns of parties still sell better than protest signs up while we boogie down, down, down. Yup. A bit business, much more major publications. Anything more from this? Diamond, please. Reluctant hitmaker. Cousin his ex, yep. Clark never knew his father. Right, because he died in the war. Diamond and Jane, on the other hand, are actually sisters. Yep. Family band. Clark and I had common was music. Okay. And Raffatoons. Clark was paying more attention. Yep. Okay. Advertisement. Good tree. Okay. So how my father was connected to the root tree. Ad campaigns hugging the walls. Yeah. Okay, I need to know more about Gwen's children. Okay. Should have been named Roottree. It was quite rare in those days. Periodicals, Starlet. Bill Williams, yep. It's Cornwall, but Roottree has power. Yep. Family names. So that's why I know you're Ronald and Robert. What's she up to now? Are any of them teen heartthrobs? No. The boys. Who are you married to? Guy had who are you married to? Tessa and Katrina. +2. That actually, okay, so those two are Robin and Ronald, and we know Elias C is contentious. So these two must be Tessa and Christina. I'm going to guess that those two are Tessa and Christina. I'm just going to put down Ronald and Robert, so I don't know which one is which, but I'll put them down. So I know that one of those two is those. You've got a wife. You're in Paris. Is there anything I can find about Paris? She's in Paris. Are there any, like, Paris? Anything like that? I don't know. Try searching new things. Multiple websites about all films. These two. From Paris. Free Spirits. If I tried just googling the Free Spirits. No, I didn't think so. That seems like a family nickname. I mean, it's an elderberry anyways. Current 5 flavors are not the same as back then. That's so ominous. What if I try googling the flavors? What if I try googling elderberries? Oh, it's spider search, sorry. Radical new flavors. Power plum. Kids still love them. This one has 10 in it. Edward is set to take over the apartment once he retires. Do one of you fucks look like a lawyer? Not that one. This one. You look like a baby. You're small. You're a small guy. He looks like a lot like Pop did in the old one. Hang on a second. Pop did. You. So you want Eli. Looks a lot like Pop did in the old one. You must be Eli. I was outvoted by my brothers. you has to be Eli then. One of you, Elias C? Wanted Eli to stand all the way on the left. So you must be Eli. It's outvoted by my brothers. Cause yeah, we already know the rest of this. The only ones we don't know in your generation, I forget what you called it. Next generation. You gens. Voted by my brothers. Clancy Jr. Eli. Activated in. Too good to make appearances, Gwen. Sam. Zach. So these three are her brothers. And one of them has to be Eli. Elias, Jack. I feel like Jack might be someone else. Jack might be someone else. That sounds like a newer name. I think we know this one's Clancy, don't we? I feel like we know that for some reason. Why do I feel like I'm confident that's Clancy? Pop Force Clancy. Yep. So that's gotta be you. You have to be Clancy. Elias C. Send to the academy. Okay. Oba set up to take over his department. Yeah, so he must be a lawyer as well. Yeah, someone illegal to marry. Gotta be, so yeah, you've gotta be Edward. I don't know if you're that one or that one. I think you might be that one because you just look young. EC though. You wanted Eli. Is there anyone else? There's two. What do we have left for the ROOTTREES? Christina, Jack. These are the ones that aren't locked in. Christina, Tessa. These are newer names, and Jack as well. So I think I know these three are earlier. I think I know when November is. Those two. So Tessa, Jack, and Christina. Is there another one who would have the ROOTTREE name? You would have the ROOTTREE name as well. So Tessa, Jack, and Christina are over in these. Maybe put Jack over here just to keep it organized. Just for guessing purposes. November ROOTTREE. I've got to be able to figure out your wife's name. It's someone married a Patsy. You married one of these Patsies. I'm gonna put that one in just to see. Trisha. Jack. Elias M. Okay. Be typed in manually. Okay. Cousins are doing well. Come home next year so you can meet the spirit. One of you motherfuckers is a dancer too. That's Christina, right? Musicians and artists and dancers. I got married when I was 16. Okay. Gwen is Gwen. Meet her kids. I feel like... Okay. Chris Rafferty's. Is there anything more we can find out? I want Gwen's children. Gwen's children, I think, are the ones that I'm the most on a dead end for. Because there's a lot about her. What's her husband's name? Or her former husband, Walter Forsyth. Okay. Bruce Throckmorton. Search. Here's the low budget comedy. Can I search up for Bruce Throckmorton? Bruce Throckmorton was a prolific movie director who released a movie every year from the mid-1960s until his death on set in 1993. Most of his movies could be described as camp, especially those from the early 1970s, although you know some critics seem to take offense with that characterization. One of his signature flourishes was to include a silly message a minute or two after the movie's credits ended. Most of these have been cut from the home video releases of his titles, so fans of his work have been trying to track down film prints and cut out them all. Fascinating is this doesn't seem to be related to the ROOTTREES. But what if I... Gal in the Gang. Yeah. Forsyth. Okay. Okay. Only have eyes for her. Tell me about Bruce Throckmorton, please. My cousin Throckmorton. Teen Blast. Gossip about famous. Also, there's an additional picture of Raina that we haven't gotten, which is interesting to me. Should we go all the way back to the start? Oh, there we go! Did an interview. I thought so. New picture. picture. There she is. Okay. Raina Sweet 16, this candy girl. Ooh, there's lots of stuff here too! ROOTTREES still dead, son? They're still dead, baby. TMS, what's he up to? Team Blast can tell you. Finally. Get that other picture of her. TMS and brother trouble. In an interview, Raina talks about her inspirations. One important thing I learned from an early age is that dreams are not outside your grasp. My grandpa was a college professor. Oh, finally! Okay, talk lectures about history. He always told me that history is full of people from famous families who wasted their fame and fortune by taking it for granted. He told me I should go out and use my name to accomplish something. I think he may have practiced that lecture a lot because I've had other people in my family that have also made the ROOTTREE name famous for things besides candy. His older sister even wrote a book that some of my friends tell me they had to read in school. I took his advice and now I work with my mom designing clothing. I help decide what colors and patterns I want to model, and then she designs the clothes with a team of amazing men and women. Although my grandpa passed away earlier this year, Grandma Laura tells me she was really proud of what we managed to accomplish. Okay, Grandpa Laura. Grandma Laura Carlson. There we go. Okay. Brother trouble. TMS, what's he up to? Okay. Some more stuff here. Also mentions TMS and brother trouble. Tommy Mark Sheridan appeared on the cover of Team Blast on a record of 38 times, including 3 back-to-back months during the height of brother trouble. In the issues he wasn't on the covers, he still was mentioned quite often. He read every word of every article, and besides the fact that he was married to Raina, only one thing seems relevant. A gossip section from 1996, about 8 months before their marriage, is called "Is TMS Dating a ROOTTREE?" It says, a recent autograph signing, TMS told a Team Blast reporter that he met a girl at a party in Malibu. Apparently the cast of Brother Trouble gets together at Penelope's house once a year, and this time TMS found love. The mega hottie had this to say: "She's incredible. She came to the party to meet me specifically, and I'm glad she did. She said she had a crush on me from when she was younger. I told her I have a crush on her from her posters now." And our Team Blast reporter asked who the lucky girl was. TMS refused to spill, but we did some digging. One of the creators of Brother Trouble, Ron, married Penelope, who played TMS's mom on the show. And get this, Ron is a distant relative of the ROOTTREE sisters. Let's fucking go. Okay. Brother Trouble is a 1988 sitcom about 2 16-year-old brothers at the same age, one adopted, played by Tommy Mark Sheridan and Dustin Christopher Baker. Might as well highlight that. The single mother, played by stand-up Penelope Tessa Green. Tessa Green! Tessa? Often had to navigate her job as a magazine columnist, as well as the troubles that come with raising 2 boys who are extremely competitive in sports, academics, and even the romantic pursuit of the next-door neighbor, Roxy. Showrunner was a small screen director, Ron ROOTTREE. Let's fucking go. This show had strong ratings through the entirety of season 1, rocketing both Sheridan and Baker to instant stardom, mostly amongst teenage girl demographic. However, it was cancelled in 1991, midway through the 2nd season, due to a significant drop-off in ratings. Let's fucking go, Ronald. Ron ROOTTREE is a small screen director, and he had the head of RR Productions. He directed episodes of 3 other shows before showrunning and creating one hit season, Brother Trouble. That's gotta be... That's... I don't know which one of you is which. Dustin Christopher Baker, often abbreviated as DCB by his teenage fans. Since leaving Brother Trouble, he's appeared in a few straight VHS movies that adapt the classic literature to a family audience with minor success. Most popular, which was Jane Eyre, which reimagined the Charlotte Bronte novel as high school romance with a focus on skateboarding. Penelope Tessa Green. Ooh! Penelope Tessa Green is a retired comedian. As a result, for the Laugh Lounge, a club in Reno that claims Penelope got her stand-up start and did her first famously raunchy breast milk cheese routine in the 80s before she was a TV star on Brother Trouble. The site claims she retired for the birth of her first child, but still makes yearly appearances for fundraisers doing more family-friendly material. find a picture labeled Joker-Lantern 1997, as well as a different picture labeled Jack watching one of his mother's charity sets in 1994. Both have been added to evidence. Okay. Oh! Hi. Penelope Tessa Green. Young son. Joker-Lantern. Let's try look up Joker-Lantern as well. Let me, yep, there we go. Okay, Laugh Lounge Comedy Club hosts several fundraisers throughout the year, but most famous ones seem to be Joker-Lantern, which happens every Halloween. Comics and patrons are encouraged to wear costumes, and it seems to be the person with the best costume wins a voucher, which can be redeemed for £5 buffalo wings. 2 drink minimum and 0 jail tolerance for heckling. Every year we tell people not to heckle the comment, and everyone, someone gets kicked out. Don't do it. Penelope Tessa Green. Wait, no. No, let me copy that. Spin. Manage view articles about Brother Trouble. Try searching with DCB. Okay. Ron is a distant relative of the ROOTTREES sisters. I'm gonna go out on a limb. Let's go! Come on, baby! Okay. Nice! Nice! Okay. Oh, that Patsy is right too. Booyah! So you are a rabbit. You are a ribbit. And you are probably married to Penelope Tessa Green. Who is you? That fucking baby. This baby is... Jack watching one of his mother's charity sets. Jack, there we go. That's you, small child. Although, might that be... That's 1994. This is 1997. Okay, so... You must be the older boy. That's not you. This is Jack. And that might be Tessa. You are Jack. You're a child. And you're a baby. This fucking baby. Okay. Ronald Roottree. Let's see if we can find more info. Ron Roottree? But that must be you. So you're Robert. What's your occupation, sir? Sir, what's your occupation? Did we find anything else about... Okay. Same age, one adopted. Single mother. Sports amateur. Okay. I'm guessing this was inspired by... It's probably inspired by their mother, Gwen. Roxy. Can I get... Okay. Married Penelope, played Team S mom on the show. Ron's a different relative of the Ricci sisters. It's gotta be... I feel like I'm close to finding out more about Robert. Is it insane to guess that maybe because Ronald goes by Ron, that maybe Ron goes by Rob? RR Productions. Wait a second. There you go. Defunct production company responsible for Brother Trouble. You find a comment on the Usenet board. Ended up being rumors about Robbie Roottree. There we go. Not much relevant information about Robbie Roottree. In a comment thread on a message board about television cliches, you find why is Bible Trouble cancelled. One user speculates, I think it's because the writing went really downhill in season 2. They actually had an episode where Roxy was addicted to sniffing markers. Oh, maybe it's due to the rumor about Robbie Roottree in Silver Screen Magazine. Oh-ho. Up, up, up. Is it spelt the way it's spelt here? Search. Yes, I did. It is a spelling mistake. Silver Screen Magazine. I'm sorry. There we go! Okay, Silver Screen Magazine was a Hollywood insiders magazine focusing less on actors and actresses and more about the nitty-gritty of writing, directing, costuming, set design, film promotion, and other elements of filmmaking. Ran from 1983 to 1983 to 1993. It's bought by a bigger, more recognizable magazine a few years ago, and the website now redirects to the New Magazine. New Magazine doesn't appear to have any relevance to your case. Okay. Silver Screen Magazine. There we go. Okay. Small Rumors article from 1992 claims that the television screenwriter Robbie Roottree was allegedly tried and convicted under the name Robert in a French court of law. It seems he again allegedly embezzled from the company RR Production to fuel a gambling habit that left him hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt. He then fled to Paris, where he grew up, and then Silver Screen continues to insist this is all very much alleged, and assaulted an officer who came in to question him. The article's author says they are unable to get a statement from French authorities, but received information from an anonymous source and were able to confirm through public record that there was a trial involving Robert Roottree, and that time that Brother Trouble was cancelled. Does that mean is Media Merkel what that career is then? Okay. Roottree. Oh, article of Ron Roottree from 1984 entitled "Don't Blame Nepotism." He gets results. Defining some small screen success first as the director for many soap opera episodes, then stepping in as the showrunner to turn around a few struggling productions, Ron has decided to start his own television production company. Ron was born in the US but grew up in Paris with his once famous mother and his brother Robbie, gobbled up American cinema whenever he could, and when he was old enough, returned to Hollywood to attend film school. He brings a special kind of charisma and an eye for unusual shots, particularly when it comes to comedy. Those he's worked with have gone on record saying he's an attentive director who can work with actors to make sure the timing of a joke lands perfectly. Ron plans to pitch new shows to major television studios as soon as 1986. Until then, he plans to find the right project. He has occasionally called upon his younger brother for script punch-ups and has thought about bringing him into the fold. Okay. I just search for that? Okay. Also, I realize it's time for my medicine. I need to go get it. Also, we're still going. Fuck it, we're still going. I'm too invested to quit now. Okay, it's medicine time. Okay. I need to mark down that I took it so I don't forget. Da-da-da. There we go. So I'm gonna put my Fitbit on charge because it's at like 20%. Get this. Get off! There's the chargy boy. There's the chargy boy. Get in. Get in. Get. Ignore this. I'm fine. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay. Thought about bringing him into the fold, but we don't quite know what Robbie's career is. The writing really down. I think because they brought him in to write, I think. Screenwriter. That's why it went downhill. Okay, I think that's right. Okay, I think that's correct. Okay. What have we got over here? We've got more. Do we have any other rootteries? We only have Christina left, which implies to me that that's Christina. Lysem roottree. Would there be anyone else in Silver Screen? Let me throw something at the wall. I didn't think so. Gotta find... I don't know who you people are. Either that or that's not correct. I take that off. No! No, we're talking about someone else. So, yeah, Gwyneth might have a career. She said she hates Dr. Wilson. She stopped her career to become a housewife. Same with Bonnie, yep. I don't know who that is. That might be you. You both have curly hair. You both have curly hair. I'm not sure. Ernest Jr. was the president for a while. Little's known about Ernest. Sources rumors originally trying to succeed Zach Morton. Last 4 years, attempt to get better up bar. Did we search for this? Pancakes and yep. Pancakes and maple syrup, yep. Do we have... We do have a picture of him. He's gotta be in this picture. But we don't know which guy he is. But we're narrowing it down. We've got 3 guys. 1, Who are we missing? For guys. Okay, and 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so we got 3 guys, but we don't know which one is which. And for the ladies, we got 1, 2. Yeah, 1, 2. And you're in this picture, so I don't think you'd be here. So these 2. Gwyneth Madsen. Yeah, Ernest passed away. So you know from this. Quiz Chief Candle. Family's Legacy. Taking over. The daughter looks a lot like Deborah, so it's hard to tell. For some reason, I just feel like the facial expressions. This is the only evidence I have is the fucking facial expressions. Which, I mean, you're that one. Do you have any other photos of either of these boys with glasses? Neither of them wear glasses. Maybe it's the glasses. Because neither of these boys wear glasses. Might be you and you. You have a bit more of a salacious smile. It's for you. You have a purer smile. Gwyneth. You have curlier hair as well. I have a feeling that might be it. Guy Hudson. Do we know anything about Guy Hudson's partner? Twin sister. Okay. Clara and I. Right, Clara. There is no Clara. There is no Clara. There's no Clara here. Okay. No, wait, Zach was quoted. Okay, never mind. St. Christopher. Guy Hudson. Christina. Missing. Also could be another picture of Elias. Another picture of Elias. Propaganda site. Okay. Bess Williams. Yeah, we tried looking that up. It was a bit of a dead end. It's impossible to find a copy of the book these days. No. Elias fruit tree. What is thicker than syrup? We gotta find another picture of him. Oh my god, it was here this whole— I never did that! I never did that! God damn it. How did I never do that? God damn it. I just trusted that me from previous would have done it already. God damn it. God damn it. Elias forms the root tree. It even gives you a fucking timeline. God fucking damn it. Heritage Maple Farm. Elias has a daughter. First of 5 children form on a follow, leading to Elias invents 5 pieces. Each of the 5 flavors charged based on the initials of his 5 children, 1 flavor per child. 5 pieces are first sold in some Pittsburgh markets. New recipe and flavor is finalized, and the candy begins nationwide distribution. Richard Candy Company purchased every available maple farm in Pennsylvania in preparation for their global rollout. Help of his son, Elias Richard Jr.'s architecture firm, a new industrialized building built in Butler County. About next session that claims Elias is going to pivot to ensuring his company's legacy. Plans to do this with the Clanced Trust. Have we looked at the Clanced Trust yet? Clanced. Clanced Trust is a highly unusual corporate arrangement named after Clancy Edward Roottree, who is Elias's son and the Roottree Candy Company's head lawyer. And we got that. It's here. Okay. Due to its unique nature, it's often brought up in online discussions about financial matters, inheritance as an oddity. Company mandates that a fixed percentage of its profits are split every quarter amongst bank accounts representing each direct relative of Elias and Gwyneth. An account is created for each blood relative at birth and first accessible when they reach 18. The actual numbers have never fully been disclosed to the public, but due to ever-increasing success of the company, it is a significant amount of money. The Clanced Trust is known for being essentially impossible to get around due to many checks and balances written into it. Still, there have been few situations in which family members have tried to forcibly remove another family member from the trust. Most details online are pretty vague since matters are handled internally. The only information you discover is from a university law school, which apparently had a guest lecturer talk about the ROOTTREES versus RR in 1994. While looking into the Clanced Trust, you find mentions to the 5-piece guarantee. ROOTTREES versus RR. Guest lecturer. Sorry, I'm glitching out because I'm like leaning in. Find very few details about this particular incident with regards to the Clanced Trust. Student attended the lecture wrote about it following on a Legal Oddities website. But we can tell RR attempted unsuccessfully to remove a few fellow family member from the trust. It was said that RR attempted 2 arguments. First, the person in question was born out of wedlock, and second, they committed a significant crime against a fellow family member. Still, due to the ironclad wording of the Clanced Trust, it was impossible to remove any direct descendant of Elias Roottree without completely dissolving the trust. No additional information online. 5-piece guarantee. 5-piece guarantee in combination with the Clanced Trust was Elias Roottree's attempt to ensure that the Roottree Candy Company would remain a family business for eternity. In isolation, it is somewhat baffling. The yearly salary of the Rootree's president is what is always locked to the price of a single pack of 5 pieces. When the 5-piece guarantee went into effect, this was 25 cents a year. Now it's closer to $4. Combined with the Clanced Trust, however, it makes a bit more sense. Elias wanted to ensure that only his direct relatives could afford to be president, and he knew that because their passive income was tied to the profits of the company, they would have vested interest in keeping the company as possible and successful as possible. Whether or not this was smart or a successful decision is widely debated both online and in person by economics enthusiasts of all levels of expertise. I think you were born out of wedlock. You were born out of wedlock, my friend. I have a feeling. Articles. Is the Clanced Trust written about here? Clanced Trust was mentioned many times in Business Watch. Most results are for the 40s and 50s, but occasionally more recent references creep in. From from context, it's clear that it allows the entire Rootree family to earn money based on profits from the candy company. The first article you can find from 1943 mentions the infallible legal aspects of it were designed by Clancy Edward Rootree to secure the future for his father's famous name. Okay. I also want to find... Let me find... So this. What was Ara? Ara was Ron. What was their full company's name? Ara Productions. Usenet board. Ironic considering the rumors. Did I search for Usenet? No. Wait, no. No. Okay, yep. Okay. I want to know more about November. How do we find out more about November? Be dances. April Crush. Maybe try and look at these other names. April Courage. Try to do this. April Courage. Catherine Wilkins. Elias M. Ritchie, mechanic. Do I misremember something about Gwyneth? Gwyneth Madsen. What was her? Gwyneth Cattrall? God damn it! Sam Cattrall. Stephanie Cattrall. The way we found out about Stephanie was from Chris. Wait, how do you spell it? Chris. What did he go by? Did he have a name that he went by or something? No, it was Chris Rafferty. How did I find that? Con. University of Connecticut. How did I find out about Chris Rafferty? If he's not here. Can I look up Telephoto magazine? How's it spelled? No. It's just a fun little... Wait, search up Pixpop. Looks unsurprisingly unprofessional. Across the top of this large banner. This website was off in cashew pad. Functional standpoint, unsophisticated but loads quickly and gets the job done. Okay. How did I find out about Chris Rafferty? How did I find out about you? Lulu. Cousins. Yeah, I identified the cousins already. Chain the rope. What do we... 1, 2, 3. So something's wrong with some of these. Tree. Is that maybe not Tessa? Is that Christina? That's Christina. There we go. Thought maybe she was named after her last name, but nope. There we go. Okay, and that is Ernest Jr. Okay, good. Okay, booyah. We're only 4 away. Okay. So all we've got left, Elias Roottrie's child, finding out more about November, Gwyneth Madsen, Gwendolyn Morden, Caroline. What did Caroline say? Caroline said something. What's it called? Okay, there we go. Okay. Sister Gwendolyn, settled for boring men, gave up on their dreams, yep. So I'm guessing they're probably housewives because from that description. Okay. But you... So that might be you. That might be you. Damn. This is my last shot. 2 names that must be typed in manually. We've got Tessa, April, Catherine, Patricia. We've only got ladies left. It's only ladies left. Roottree Tessa. I think this has to be Tessa. Because that's the only one with the Roottree last name. So Catherine, April, and Patricia. Got wives somewhere. Catherine, April, and Patricia. Okay. We still want to figure out which of these... Don't have a picture of you. There's gotta be more about Elias M. Roottree. Elias M. Roottree. You're the son of Miracle Roottree. There is... Hi, Dale. There was... There are legal troubles. There are legal troubles. We learned more about that through searching for Edith. Helen Roottree. Search more about Helen Roottree. Miracle Congregations Church. Church and press tithings. There's gotta be... I gotta be able to find out more about these legal troubles. I feel like that's something we could nail down more. Clergy watch, he was exposed. Conspiracy to defraud the public. His wife's sister in disguise. So that would be Lucinda. That's Lucinda. Sorry, when I start leaning in really close, my vtuber freaks out a little bit. Okay. Find the article somewhere else. It's here. $1971. When are they going on tour? 1996. That's not the right. That's not the right time. Let me go through more things. Still 6 things here. One of them's a dancer. One of these motherfuckers is a dancer. Is November a dancer? Tessa? Tessa might be too young for Lauren to write about. Because in this picture, November's quite young. And it looks like Tessa's probably not even born yet. Musician. I think one of you two. Caroline said they gave up on their dreams. Which implies to me that maybe... Gwendolyn Morden. What is Madsen? Gwendolyn Morden. Gwendolyn Wilson. Okay. Okay. To the stars. I feel like the main thing I keep thinking is the curly hair. Because everyone in this part of the family has quite curly hair. Which makes me think that you might be... It makes me think that these two are swapped. It makes me think that it's this way round. But since they're not being marked as correct, that means I'm probably thinking that the housewife is wrong. She mentioned someone was a dancer. I saw a news anchor here. Retail, screenwriter, secretary. I'm guessing some of these aren't actually in here. Tessa Roottree. Lysim Roottree. Starlet. Just trying to think, how do we find out more about Elias M? Find out more about Elias M. And I want to know more about November. Ugh. You don't have any children. It's no help to me. Bonnie, Ernie Jr., Caroline, Gwyneth M., Gwendolyn, Miracle Jr., Jim Roottree, Clark, Colin, Eli M. Two sons, but no one ever mentions anyone other than Miracle Jr. No one mentions anyone other than Miracle Jr. about the tour? Still evidence here too. Nothing else here. Danielle is much older. All aspire to be musicians and artists and dancers and all sorts of nonsense. We have musicians and artists. Don't have a dancer. Pop force Clancy to send him to the academy. Just getting old, but my generation was never so bad. Pop seems to have gotten over it because Edward is set to take over the business department once he retires. First published book. My cousins are doing well. Zach's not a bad president. During Christmas. Is there more here? Okay. Just going through all this stuff. It's just this stuff. Still something here. Atlantis' burden. Should be equal something to protect. I'll highlight this also. Anything more interesting here? Butler County. Know about this. Still 5 things in here. Okay. Statement supporting Stephanie. That's Caroline Morden. Oh, a little bit stuck. We're a bit stuck. There's gotta be a picture of Tessa somewhere. So I think we got double checked last time these went through. So I think those might be backwards. Someone's a dancer. Stephanie. Do glasses run in the family? Is that a thing? Is that a reason I put Stephanie over here? Okay. What if I literally just go like, hang on, how do you spell Pennsylvania? It can be genetic. I don't know if it's reliably genetic. Literally just like shit like that. We're missing something. Swashbuckle my heart seemed to be a dead end. No, not Pennsylvania. Tried to get swashbuckle my heart. But it's Lauren Roottree. Why is it? Stop being Pennsylvania! Didn't I copy it? God damn it. Copy it. Paste it, thank you. Lauren, what was her birth name? Rafferty, sorry, her married name. Re-release is X marks the spot. And this one was by Lauren Roottree. Buried Treasure by Lauren Roottree. They're of the Court series. Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's fucking go! 5 new pieces of evidence! Oh! Let's fucking go, guys! Let's fucking go! Okay. Okay. The new diary opens with an explosive incident that happened the decade between the release and re-release of Lauren's diary. Elias Roottree had died, and during the reading of his will, there was an audible gasp when a certain name was read aloud: Samantha Roottree! Although Sam and her children were not meant to receive monetary inheritance, he had a stipulation that she retain the rights to run the farm and any and all decisions related to it. It was then the scandalous secrets came out. None of the 5 pieces was surprised, but was quite a shock to everyone else, including Sam. She had been told her parents died. Apparently, Sam was the illegitimate daughter of Elias Jr. and Patricia Christensen. I knew it. Okay. Patricia. I guess I was meant to find that out here, but I guessed it already. Patricia, the daughter of the local steel mogul, and Eli Jr. harbored a secret romance at age 16. She became pregnant, and after the birth, her father refused to let her see Eli Jr. ever again. Her baby Samantha was sent to the Rootttrees. Elias hid her away with local farmhand known as EC. Patricia was married off to a much older man and sent away. That was the end of that, almost. None of the next gens had ever met or heard of Patricia until she suddenly, unexpectedly reappeared, and now going by Patsy. After Patsy's husband died, she reunited with Eli Jr. and they finally married in their 50s. Lauren mentioned the wedding in her first diary without knowing Patsy's history. Eli Jr. had never taken another lover. Lauren, ever the romantic, quite appreciated this. When Patsy and Eli Jr. finally remarried, Elias decided Sam should have been a Roottree in the first place. Even though she was not part of the clan's trust, he wanted to include her in the family affairs. That was what led to Lauren's initial entry entitled Sam. Okay. This is a page of additional notes and context from 1975 10-year anniversary release of Lauren's diary. It's a companion piece to the entry about Sam. Clearly, I did not know our true family history when I wrote this. I didn't even know Sam was a Roottree. All of my doubts were ill-founded. She's a fine woman. Had she had the chance to grow up with us, Sam might have been the sister figure Gwen never was. Ernie and the kids are lucky to have her, and her children seem eager to help the family in their own ways. Ernie Jr. has been learning the day-to-day from Zach. Ernie Jr. Yes, yes, so we figured that out. It's been a long time since any real roottree was excited and interested in the actual candy as Ernie. As a bonus, Gwyneth has the green thumb of her mother and her adopted grandfather. Okay. Green thumb. I'm not stage I was not figuring it all out myself. Sam's a spinning image of Patsy with her jet black hair and green eyes. She doesn't have the thick glasses Patsy did, of course, but I guess that skips a generation. Her children have that covered. Boom! It's hard to explain the look on Pop's face when they read that the farm's operations had passed to Samantha Roottree for as long as she was willing. I got flashbacks to when Zach was made president. Mother reframed it a bit to calm him down. Sam wouldn't receive any candy money after all, and was essentially inheriting the right to rule over the peasants for eternity. Pop warned us away from that farm for years. I never met AC in person, but Pop once referred to him as a confirmed bachelor. And I suspect that's why he kept us from there. Sam had to grow up in a house with him and his roommate, Mr. Miller. And they were roommates? And his roommate. I'm not sure Sam will ever forgive Uncle Junior or Patsy for banding her to that life. If I were her, I might never forgive them either, but even so, she seems to blame more than just the two of them. She has no problems with us next gens, but she has a palpable hatred for the Five Pieces and Elias and Gwyneth. Okay. Reading this back, I get deja vu. As I write this addendum, Clark's gotten married again. No roottree has ever remarried. Sure, I lost Jacob and Gwyn divorced Wild Bill just before she had her second. Not that I can blame, not even I can blame her for that. I've seen what he gets up to in style it. But neither of us ever took a second husband. With the way the world is moving, I guess it was inevitable someone in this family would remarry. I just wish it wasn't my son. I can only wonder if Clark's apparent disrespect for marriage is due to the lack of a real father. I did what I could, and Lord knows Eli C. stepped up and helped. More than I could say for Clancy or Edward. Eli C. practically raised Clark and Jim as brothers whenever he could. Eli C. is... Yes, you. Okay. Eli C. practically raised... Yep. Eli's marriage seems fine, and Jim's marriage seems solid as a rock, pun intended. So who knows what caused these things. Okay, the biggest complaint I get after I publish my diary was how many similar names there are. And I get it, there are 4 Elis for Pete's sake. But that's not how it is. Someone would say I saw Eli in town, and I wouldn't know which one they meant. My brother, my uncle, my cousin. That's why they became Uncle Junior, or Miracles Eli, or Eli C. Where's Eli M? Miracle's Eli. That's Eli M. Never mind. Family names were always unusual. Grandpa Elias was a believer in using the names of each generation to honor those in the last. His father and Grandma Gwyneth's father were named Edward and Clancy, so now you see where my pop's name comes from. One thing that's always been consistent in our family, though, is anytime someone's a junior, they're always the firstborn son. I was probably meant to get this a lot earlier in the game, wasn't I? I've been doing this the hard way. With the women, however, it all goes out the window. I think Gwendolyn got her name from some combination of Gwyneth and Caroline, who was Elias's mother. I think she's talking about her grandpa. Women's names tend to get all mixed up as the generations went on. I guess that's because there's no female equivalent of junior. So if you're reading my diary and confused, you're not alone. Even the government had problems. I remember once receiving a certified mail for Edward Clancy Roottree. I had to break the news that I got my father's name backwards. Lucy's desperate to go outside. That's okay. Okay, fun bonus. Apparently, this is the first thing she could find that she ever wrote. She knows it was for a school assignment about anger. She believes based on the teacher's name that she must have been in 3rd grade. She doesn't exactly remember the events spelled out, but she does remember getting in trouble. I got angry when I met a new girl I do not like. She was dirty and did not have a pretty dress. Me and Pop walked home in town and she hugged him. When I told her he was my Pop, she pushed me. I got angry and yelled at her, and Pop said to treat her nice. Then she said, your Pop is my dad. She screamed it loud in my ear. She was lying to me, and lying is not a nice thing, so I pushed her too. Then I got in trouble. Then Pop took her away. He told me, don't worry, I'm glad she's gone. I think the glasses thing is the one clue that we're missing here. That must be Gwendolyn. PC. Confirmed bachelor. Yeah, that means that he was fucking his roommate. Whole family tree's been filled in. Patricia Jones. Okay. Okay, are we now? Yep. I think the stuff with the most clues gets put at the top. How is this more clues? How are there more clues here? There are more clues here. I'm gonna move my VTuber model a little bit so see if it stops glitching as much. There's more clues here. She won the campaign. Her birth name is Landon. Stephanie Jones, married to local business owner Brian Jones. Distant cousin of the ROOTTREES. My mother and a fighter I want to bring love to the world. Is there anything more about Brian? Famous athlete, more local resource. Advertisements over the years, as well as a small article about Jones graphic and print. Here we fucking go. Okay, article is a piece about Brian Jones taking over his father's print company. After 20 years, Brian seems to have not let it go to waste as a marketing opportunity. During the interview portion, been in and out of that shop my whole life. My father taught me everything there is to know when it comes to getting the job done right and getting it done quick. Printing a staple of Butler County for years, and even Butler County Times uses us for their coupon pages a few times a year. Thanks, by the way, he laughs. But still, whether you're a new client or one of our regulars, nothing will change. Come on down to the best prices on bulk printing anywhere in the state of Pennsylvania, or search for us online. I designed the website myself. Thank you, buddy, for having a website. Oh, here we go. Okay. According to the website, has existed in Butler County for some time. Website seems fancy. It even has frames. Website lists the addresses, hours, and a few examples of clients and the type of work that was done for each. Here we go. Stephanie Jones campaign, mailers. Let's just highlight all these things. Richard Candy Company. We already have that, but I'll highlight it anyway. Butler County. We know that. Holiday Light post banners. Miracle Network. Tour flyers. ROOTTREE Motors. Coupon flyers. Ooh. Butler County School District. Ooh. Butler Summer Theater. Yes. Such contributions for Children of Eden. Oh, so many links. Bottom says we also do web design. Come in, get a quote today. Let's have a look one at a time, baby. Okay, never mind, not that one. We already did that. Butler County, we already know about that. Miracle Network, it might show us previous things. Yep, this is the one we already know about. ROOTTREE Motors, that's new. And hit for ROOTTREE Motors on the Jones Graphic Print website. Local business, they may be featured in other places. There we go! And for ROOTTREE Motors in the paper, it seems to be ROOTTREE Motors used to be called Wilkins Motors. There we go. Now for ROOTTREE Motors has run in every week's Butler County Times for many years, but recently has been changed to include a picture. 3 different unique versions of the ad have been added to your evidence. Let's go. Okay. This is the same family business, but has joined the ROOTTREE family. Maybe new name? Promise still the same family business. To always we join a different, sweeter family. 555, fix her up! Okay, local family mechanic. There we go, baby! Okay, Rushimaru's parents. Wilkins. Who is... There is a Wilkins. Who's the Wilkins? Catherine Wilkins! So she married into the family. Tessa Roottree! There we go, baby! That's you, sweetheart! Oh, wait, no! Oh, wait, you're Catherine Wilkins. Newest fixer. There we go, baby! That's you, baby! You're Tessa! Let's go! Let's go! Okay, fantastic. Okay. More stuff. Butler County School District. Might as well search that. Nothing there. Butler Summer Theater. Okay. Summer Theater performs plays and musicals during the summer. Makes sense. Currently, their website has a thank you message. Thank you for making our 1998 season such a success. Stay tuned for announcements about performances in 1999. The website lists the credits of the musical, which seems to be the final show they performed last season. There's a cast list, but none of the names seem relevant. Below the cast lists the crew, and two things stand out: posters and additional set design elements by Jones Graphic Event, and choreography by November Studios! There we go! There we go! Here we go! Hello! She is a dancer! I knew she was a dancer, baby! I knew it! Ballet and jazz dance classes! Let's go! Let's go. Do we have any other? We only have April Quaritch. Oh my god, her name's April. Her name's April, so she might have named her daughter November. Holy shit. Where's the last woman? Over here. You might be Patricia Jones. I think that's you. I think that's you, baby. Studios. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Is there anything else? Hardly the information available. Is there information in the Butler County Times, sweetheart? So November Studios, maybe we should call this place No Mention Studios because you can't find any information about it anyway. Nice thought though. Wow. Really called me out for trying something. What if I just want to try something? Been around for at least 30 years. They perform plays and musicals with a cast and crew from in and around Butler County. Hundreds of mentions of performances, not just in reviews, but many nearly identical advertisements for their box office and tickets, as well as yearly announcements of upcoming shows and seasons. They also tend to take out a full-page ad at the end of every season that says thank you and lists the names of the shows they performed with no additional information. So this year, however, it mentions they have a website. Alright. It's the website. Okay. Let's go through this. So I think this is correct. That's gotta be correct. You? I think that's correct. Now this. The only thing I can think of is that they're not housewives. One of them isn't a housewife. And it might be you. It might be you because Caroline mentioned that her sister gave up on her dreams. Meaning that you're probably a housewife. Because it wants the most recent occupation, correct? Yes. So, you must be something else. I think you are something other than a housewife. I think the rest of this is correct. So how do I find out more information about you, Gwyneth Madsen? Gwyneth Cattrall? Who are you? I don't think all of these are actually... Yeah, I think some of these... I don't think all of these professions are confirmed, like there is someone in this tree with that profession. Yeah, choreographer's not on here, so she's gotta be a dancer. Okay. Tessa Rutrie's a mechanic. Okay. So you... What is your occupation? Okay, let's have a think. What are these pieces of evidence trying to tell us? So we've got a piece of evidence here. Piece of evidence here. So these four, I believe. So that's telling us about Tessa. It's telling us about Tessa. I think that one's trying to tell me about Gwendolyn, which I think I know. Can I call? I have a phone in my room. Can I call? No, I can't. How do I figure out what your profession is? Okay. Representative of a root tree. Cousin Carl, present and sister cousin root. Real life Wonka. Telling of Brenda root tree's power in the fashion community. Ernie Jr. Okay. Broke his arm falling down the stairs. Okay. Why is my... Stop freaking out, VTuber. Gotta move over even more. Okay. Gwyneth. We gotta be able to find something about Gwyneth. Do we know anything about Sam Cattrall? I think we figured out Cattrall's name, Sam Cattrall's name, just from Stephanie. So I don't think Sam Cattrall's actually findable, really. I don't think Samantha will be findable, really. Because she's kind of on the low. Ernest Madsen. Okay, that's Ernest Madsen Jr. Okay, back to the basics. His sister. I think. Okay. Fine woman. Kids are lucky to have her. Okay. So that's... yeah. Ernie and the kids. Okay. Eugene has been learning the day-to-day from Zach. It's been a long, long time since any real tree. And Gwyneth has the green thumb of her mother. Is she a gardener? Or a farmer? Oh! I think I did it. Representing everyone in the Free Spirits Forever. I think I did it. I did it. Here's the top secret file.
Oh, my genealogy genie. If you're reading this, it means you've locked in 49 blood relatives. Congratulations. I knew you could do it.
Okay, I can do it.
There are 2 more entries on the family tree I'd like you to consider. These last 2 are optional. You can summon me whenever you wish. However, this will end your search and reveal the truth. So make sure you're
No, we're
ready.
finding these 2. We're finding these 2. I don't give a fuck. EC. I knew he'd found EC. And Mr. Miller. The gay couple! We need to find the gay couple. That's Mr. Miller, baby. Who is EC? Let's go. Cause look. Cause what did she say? She said specifically... okay. Farmhands. EC and John. John Miller. Okay. This way to work. Upon hearing that, Zach checked the records and managed to confirm all 3 of the books. Okay. It's probably for a multitude of reasons. Okay, right. And where is the second? This one. Where's the part where he said yes? Pop wanted us to stay away from that farm, please. I never met EC in person, but Pop once referred to him as a confirmed bachelor. I expect that's why he kept us from there. Sam had to grow up in a house with him and his roommate, Mr. Miller. His roommate. She said John Miller. I think she said, yeah, she said John. Okay. Bill Williams. Yeah, Sam. Junior's wedding to Patsy. EC. Farmhands, EC, and John. Okay. So EC. And the thing is, we know from the original Roottree, EC is very green. I think his last name is Roottree. His last name is Roottree. Can we look up John Miller? He's just a farmhand, but... John Miller. Samantha Roottree. Do we find anything out about Sam? Williams. Farmhand, no DC. Okay. Baby Samantha was sent to the Rootttrees. Elias hid her away with a local farmhand known as EC. Patricia was married off to a much older man sent away. Okay. Initial entry titled Sam. Okay. Why Sam? I've had many distant relatives. Because this is an EC over here. I think your name is Rootree. Right, this is, yeah, guardian, adoption or otherwise. That's why this was linked over here. EC. Farmhands. Okay, we got this, we got this. Past the old Anderson farm on the way to work. Anderson. Wait a second. She mentioned Edward Clancy. Edward was named after her brother was named after Edward, who is related to her mother, maybe? Names. Names are always unusual. Grandma Gwyneth's father were named... His father and Grandma Gwyneth's father were named Edward and Clancy. You see... Have they looked up much about the Anderson farm? Okay, find some information on a website for the first Anderson maple farm. There are a few pictures, including a famous picture of Elias and Gwyneth. Before marrying Elias, Gwyneth Rootree was Gwyneth Anderson. She had no brothers. As the older sister, she was to inherit the Anderson maple farm so long as she married. Before Elias took over, the farm produced only syrup. It was supposedly Elias' idea. Gwyneth would have used a housewife in the 1900s. Gwyneth Anderson. Butler County Times had consistent ad for tours and demonstrations at the first Anderson maple farm for a very long time. The farm also appears every so often in a section about things to do in Butler County. It seems that twice each summer, the Roottree Candy Company is the current head of farming, Miss Cottrell. Miss Cottrell is... You over here. Turns to Butler County demonstrate how 5 pieces were made at the beginning of the century. Demonstration provides free samples of the original 5 flavors. They cost quite a lot to attend and sell out every time, so the Butler County Times recommends getting tickets the moment they go on sale. Farm offers discounts on Tuesdays. No. Why is my Control-C not working sometimes? Control. I already tried this. First Anderson Maple Farm. She had no brothers. Set to inherent. Gotta be able to find a picture too. The picture is interesting. What was the book? 6 pieces. Sam Madsen. Okay, upcoming half fiction. Sam Madsen. You are Sam Madsen. Do we have any other... anything else? Publisher's website. So I know the person who's contacting me is probably Sam Madsen. It's probably you. Because you have an upcoming book that's being published. Am I confident with John Miller? I think so. Farmhands, EC, and John. Sam working alongside. Yep, all 3 are on the book, so they are the farmhands. Because... we had... yep. Wanted us away from that farm from years, yep. Him and his roommate. Names. Eli C. Thing is egg cream. They got his name backwards. I remember words receiving certified mail for Edward Clancy Roottree. I had to break the news they got my father's name backwards. No, they didn't. No, they fucking didn't. His name is Edward Clancy. Even the government had problems. How do I find a picture of him? Photo items. All of these photos I have, they're all taken, right? Yep. Yep. So I need a new photo. Still the same. No new photos in here. How do I find out your... How do I find out... How do I find a picture of you? How do I find a picture of you? Isn't it? Oh! 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 They won't lock in until you say I'm ready. Are we confident? I think I've got it. because he's got to be a root tree. His last name has to be root tree. I thought it might have been Anderson. But this EC is for egg cream. So he has to be. Its flavors are inspired by their children. I think they might have disowned him because he was gay. And the farmhand John, he lives with his roommate, Mr. Miller. I think this is right. I think this is right. I'm ready. I think I did it, but first... Final optional entries you found. Oh? You did it? Family tree complete? I think those are the optional entries that just like, I think I did them already. Oh, yeah?
So, you thought EC was Edward Clancy Roottree? And his partner was John Miller?
You have audio saying that.
That's exactly what I needed to hear.
Let's go!
I'm Sam.
Yep. Yep.
Yep. I got old.
Yep, I
The
assumed.
only picture you have of me is from 40 years ago. My book tells the truth about
Mm-hmm.
Elias, the 5 pieces, and my parents. Not my biological parents, Elias Jr. and Patsy. My fathers.
Yep.
Edward Clancy Roottree and John Miller.
Let's go!
By now, you've either read Lauren's diaries, or you're just an incredible guesser.
I'm incredible.
Lauren was right. I hated the 5 pieces. She just didn't know my
So
full
she used to have
reasoning.
blame more than just the 2 of them. She had no problems with us next gens, but she had powerful hatred for 5 pieces and Elias and Gwyneth.
My father, Edward Clancy, was a great man. But his identical twin Clancy and his father, Elias, were not.
I can't believe those bitches named their twins Edward Clancy and Clancy Edward. That's hilarious.
At age 16, my father was caught kissing a farmhand.
Yep. Once referred to him as confirmed bachelor.
Back then, they wouldn't even acknowledge gay people existed.
Yep.
Having one in the family was unthinkable. The same year, I was born. A bastard granddaughter. 2 stains on Elias's perfect family. He decided to fix both. They tried to erase Edward Clancy. They even removed his 5 pieces flavor. His name was deemed a dirty word. He became EC.
Yep. Yep. He's elderberries. Yep.
We were sent to the farm, and the 5 pieces did their best to keep the next generation away.
Twins
to
instead
isolate
called
me
Laurie and
from
Dory.
family.
Transition to change his name.
But Elias couldn't erase us from existence. Laura never realized I was the little girl from her diary.
Oh yeah.
Who could blame me for being so confused that day? Her father was an exact copy of mine, except without the beard. And
Yep.
while the 5 pieces celebrated a new factory, farmhands did the real work. It's a fluke there's a picture of my father at all.
Yeah,
But
there he
he
is.
is in the background. The 6th 5-piece. Patsy returned, and things got complicated for Elias.
Oh,
She
I didn't
fought
get
for
this
my freedom
one.
from a life she deemed unworthy.
I didn't get this one. Ooh. Hang on, I'm gonna screen grab that just in case. I want to go back and see it.
Elias relented, so long as I never learned the truth or receive inheritance.
Offers such as
They
beauty was ripped
knew
right from his
I'd
rightful
help my
fate in
father.
West, sent to live in possession of your brother's twisted twin, an outcast, forced to a life of labor under a wicked relative, Patricia Christensen. I didn't see that.
At Elias's will reading, I learned part of the truth. The rest I learned at home. I began to hate the 5 pieces.
Yeah, she'd been told her parents died.
My father made me stay silent. He was worried history would repeat, and that his grandchildren would become outcasts. His fears weren't unfounded. As you know, my son Ernie died a few years ago. He had trained to take over as president.
And she had been laying day-to-day trade from Zach. Been a long, long time since anyone with Rotary was excited interest in actual candy as Ernie.
But due to family politics, or perhaps hubris, it went to Guy. A real root tree. He nearly ruined the company.
guy is new to the business world, but his family. Rumors that Ernest had originally trained to succeed Zach Morden, but had passed up for unspecified reasons.
When Ernie took over, he saved the operation. Over 13 years, he made the family billions.
Ernie Jr. has led the Roottree to record profits by developing new products, including the ever-popular Maple Crisp, and by spearheading the formation of Root.
Ernie earned about $36.
Yes, the yearly salary of Roottree's presidents always locked to the price of a single pack of 5 pieces. Known as a bit eccentric and reclusive, opting to forego the typical luxuries of the average Roottree.
They got by on Debbie's salary, but when he fell ill, he couldn't pay his medical bills. His death was my tipping point.
It is impossible to express my gratitude enough for rescuing us from the panic and burden of endless bills. The company took care of us beyond our wildest expectations.
Originally, my book was meant to expose Elias's hypocrisy. Until I started to look into the other dirty laundry.
Yeah, television screenwriter Robbie Roottree was allegedly quietly tried and convicted under the name Robbie Roottree on a French court of law. Seems he allegedly embezzled from his company RR Productions to fuel a gambling habit.
Ron tried to have Robbie removed from the trust, but couldn't. Robbie was a blood relative, even out of wedlock.
Quinn divorced Wild Bill just before she had her second. RR attempted 2 arguments. First, the person in question was born out of wedlock.
That sounded familiar. The Clancid Trust that Elias established was designed to secure his family's future.
Company mandates that a fixed percentage of its profits are split every quarter amongst a bank accounts representing each direct relative of Elias. Clancid Trust is known for being essentially impossible to get around due to many checks and balances written into it.
His entire family's future. He couldn't write exceptions in without the whole thing falling apart.
Due to the ironclad wording of the Clancid Trust, it was impossible to remove any direct descendant of Elias Roottree without completely dissolving the trust.
My book can definitively prove that Elias was not the paragon of virtue he's heralded as, and that my daughter and granddaughters are just as much family, at least in the eyes of the trust, as anyone else. The Clancid Trust will secure their future. They can decide what to do with their shares. But I'm old, and I'm not in it for the money. The truth has been eating away at me for years, but now I can set the record straight, thanks to you.
I did it.
As someone who enjoys searching for the truth, you might understand the power it has. Whitewashing the past to protect the status quo can lead to repercussions in the present and
Let's
future.
go.
So thank you. You knocked it out of the park. With your expert work, the truth will come to light.
Let's go.
And when it does, my share of the Clancid Trust is yours. Like I said at the beginning, set for life. Looking at the family tree on your wall, now with my father's, everything finally feels complete. Unless a whole lot more root trees somehow appear from thin air. This is the last time I'll come knocking. Thanks again, and so long.
So long. I've done it. I did it. Oh, the rolling. J. Hard Work Sam Mass's book was published. It received mixed reviews. Life went on, and a new president took over the company. Who was it? Roottree family faded from the news cycle. I wonder who the new president was. And then everything changed. Ooh, what changed? There's another mystery to solve. Roottree Mania is now locked as a new game. I forgot there's Roottree Mania. I'm a secret Roottree. Oh, we can't do that. Hang on a second. I do want to check. There was that book. I continue just from where I started. I want to find that book that was shown in the evidence for the thing, but I didn't actually find. It's showing me this. Yeah, we did it! Did all of it. Okay, what was that? I took a screenshot of it. What actually is it? Because I missed it. It looked spicy. It looked spicy and interesting. I want to find it. What was it? Okay. Okay, so it's by Patricia Christensen. Let me find the list. Let me copy this name so I don't lose it. So, Patricia. Okay, I didn't get this stuff. Okay. Christensen's Steel was a steel company, Butler County. On a World War II history page, you find that it contributed to the war effort. Steamy Correspondence by Tina Angelina. I just want to see this. Because we didn't get to see this. There we go. Oh, there we go! And I got an achievement for finding all of the evidence in the ROOTTREES Are Dead. Yay! We found all the evidence! Okay, I'm glad I went back and found this. Okay, here we go. Historical letters with an erotic twist. In 1934, someone who goes by Patch wrote a letter full of innuendo to an unknown gentleman who it's clear she had a romantic history with. Patch is thought to be by the book's author to have been Patricia Christensen, the daughter of Christensen Steele. Who was Patricia married to? Where is Patricia from? Over here. Oh! She was Samantha's birth mother. Her nickname was Pat, and Ch were the first two letters of her last name, and Patricia Christensen was known to appreciate wordplay like this. Patricia, who would have been in her mid-20s when the letter was written, was married to an older man of no notable status. This letter was most definitely not to him. Right, it's like, so Sam said, yeah, she was married off to a much older man, right? A few passages after the steamy bits that mention a daughter, leading Tina Angelina to theorize that this letter was written to the father of the child she hid from society in some way. Yep. The letter ends on a mention of a twisted twin that seems to evoke imagery from classic literature. If not for her story, yours and mine would be the most tragic tale ever told. How awful is it that such a beauty was ripped from its rightful fate, and worse, a delivered possession of your brother's twisted twin. He was gay? Left an outcast, forced to live a life of labor under a wicked relative. It's like something from the start of a children's fable. She deserves not the life he had been sentenced to. I can't stand to be apart from you both. Someday I shall return to you and pray that he has not corrupted her to know his sins. I swear that on that joyous day, with all the strength I can muster, I will fight for our child's freedom. Let us pray her fable has a happy ending. Tina has no theory for what the more cryptic parts of that mean. Okay, there we go. I wanted that. I wanted to get that. David quit. Okay, I'm a secret ROOTTREE. Okay, so we'll be doing ROOTTREE Mania. Obviously, I'm obsessed with this game and I need to know everything about it. Unfortunately, next week, I will not be able to do it next week. We'll have to wait a week before we can do ROOTTREE Mania. I'm sorry. But I'll put it in my schedule, so I have it written down. So don't you worry, we will get to do it. Okay. Do it on the 23rd Australian time. Let's do it right now. No, I can't do it right now. I can't do another... I don't know how long ROOTTREE Mania is going to be. It might be 5 hours, and then I'll be doing an 8-hour stream, and Maxie will yell at me. But yay, we did it! Yay! Gay people! We learned all about gay people. Fantastic. Love to see it. So yay! So relaxing, OMG, I'm locked in. I know, this game really got me. This game really, like, made me go, like, locked in. Sorry if I, like, wasn't that entertaining during these streams. I'm so into it that I'm, like, so focused on solving the puzzles that I'm, like, forgetting to make jokes and do bits. Sorry about that. But this is a great game. Obviously, I've spoiled the puzzle for you now. But if you forget in like a year, you can come back and do it. Or do a ROOTTREE Mania by yourself without me. Before you have 2 weeks. You have 2 weeks to do ROOTTREE Mania by yourself before I do it. But thank you so much for coming. Oh, I forgot to make my stream schedule. Do you want to do that? Hey guys, do you want to make my stream schedule together so I don't forget to do it? Yeah, let's make my stream schedule together. Because I just realized I need to do that. I need to play this on my own, so I appreciate this. I approach it a lot. Good! This game is great. I literally like it. Here, I'll show you how I make my stream schedules. It's really interesting. You'll love this. It's literally just a Clip Studio file. It used to be Canva, but then I stopped wanting to pay Canva. I don't want to pay Canva anymore, so. Now it's just Clip Studio. There we go. Okay. Cause yeah, I need to do this schedule. Okay. Okay, tomorrow. It is not a Manhunt, actually. We're doing a different thing. I'm playing because Maxie and Kitty will not be available tomorrow. So instead, it's just me and Chippy, and we're gonna be playing Final Fantasy XIV. Wee. On Tuesday, I will not be streaming. On Wednesday, it'll be The Sims again, the continuation of Jan Wright. On Thursday, we'll be doing Dark Souls with Maxie. Get this out of here. Put this here. And then on the 14th, will be our Valentine's Day stream, actually. I don't quite know what I want to do for our Valentine's Day stream yet, but I always do a Valentine's Day stream. So we'll figure something out. That stream will also be shorter than usual because I have a thing to do. That might only be like an hour-long stream, but we'll do something for Valentine's Day. And then because I can't do Aegis Rim on Tuesday, we will instead be doing Aegis Rim on Sunday. I'm trying out doing more streams more frequently. Especially because there's a chance that later in this year I might not be able to stream as frequently, or my streaming schedule might end up having to change a bit for reasons that I will not disclose currently. But I might as well get you all obsessed with my streams just so I can abandon you. You know? Okay, this is February 12th. I also have to double check all of the times in case any time zones change because they love to do that. Okay, Feb 13. Oh wait, no. It's a dot. Feb 12. Okay, good night, chat. Good night, Will! Thanks for coming to stream. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Haha. Okay, and then Feb 14. And it's Feb 13 for some of you people. You people in time zones that aren't mine. Get owned. And then we're doing Aegis Rim on the 16th/15th. And I will double check all the time zones so that I know that they're correct. Okay. Okay, 10 a.m. for the 10th. ADT, PST and EST, and UTC, they're all the same. Good. And then February 12th, all the same. 13th, same. 14th, that's the same. And 16th, that's the same. Fantastic. Gotta do it because I stayed super late, lol, but thank you for streaming. No problem, Kendra. Thanks for staying. I hope you're as invested in this fucking family tree as I am. But there you go. There's my stream schedule. I'll export it. And I'll post it in a second. Check in. I usually schedule it to go up like on an hour. So you'll see it on an hour. Maybe at 2 p.m. my time. I don't know. You'll see it. But thank you so much for coming to my stream. I will be seeing you tomorrow for Final Fantasy with Chippy. Be very fun and cool. I'm currently in Stormblood. I'm in Kugane, so we'll be doing some of that. Very fun, very funky and fresh. Thank you so much for coming. Yeah, no ROOTTREES next week, but probably the week after that I will do it. So keep an eye out, because this game rules. It rules, and I want 500 games like it. I don't know what about this specific, like, family tree internet sleuthing gameplay is, but my brain wants it so bad. I want it. Anyway, thank you so much for coming. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Comment your support for gays, or write your gay fanfiction set in a farm. Write some gay fanfiction about two farmhands in the 1920s, I think is when it was. 1930s-ish. Write some gay fanfiction in my comment section. Anyways, I will see you tomorrow. You can support me by tipping me on coffee or by joining memberships or sending super chats. $3 members get shoutouts at the end of streams like you're about to see. But thank you so much for coming. I will see you tomorrow. Otanawa! Bye! Thank you to my $3 members. Dallas, Pinks, Wolfie, Andy, Zara Leaf. Love you. Bye!